Hi everyone, it's Marshall from Ask Marsh, and today we're going to quickly talk about the logistics technology decision-making mind map. We're going to focus really quickly on future-proofing, and in particular, I want to talk really quickly about vendor stability. So, future-proofing is our concept that the decision we make now, we don't want someone in 7 years' time to hate us because we didn't think about the possibilities and what might happen. Can't plan for everything, but look for 80%. Let's try and get that right. Vendor stability is a key one, especially if you're looking at SaaS or software as a service, or especially if you're looking at hardware that's going to have a longer lifestyle. You don't want the company that you have bought this from or that you have engaged to do this not to be around in 3 years' time. You can't bet that it's not going to happen. You can't be 100% sure it's not going to happen. But when you're looking at different companies, there's a couple of key things to look for. The first one is if you're looking at startups, so this is new technology. The advantage of startups is often they are innovative. It's something that no one else is doing yet. They found a new way of doing it. And they're really, really keen for the deal, which can also make it affordable. Sometimes startups don't even have to make a lot of money, really, really cheap. The flip side of startups is the fail rate is massive. So hopefully by the time it gets to the level where you want to spend some money with them, there's a little bit of surety around that, but it can't be guaranteed. So when you look with the startups, you've got to talk about what their plan B is. And it can't be that plan A won't fail. It's going to be what happens if you guys can't continue this. Who owns you? Who's invested in you? Who have you partnered with? So talking about partnerships. So who are their relationships with? Are they related to Google or are they related to Microsoft? Do they have some surety or some, I guess, safety net if something happens there? So startups just depend. If it's critical, even though I love startups, maybe be a little bit wary. Having said that, there's nothing to guarantee that the established players will be around in 3, 5, or 7 years' time either. They are, especially in the current economic climate, they're also likely to fail as well. The risk or the risk with established players is that you've got to be sometimes quite big to engage with them, or that what you're getting, everyone else is getting as well. And that might reduce your point of difference. So again, this depends on where in your business technology is. Do you just need something that everyone else has and runs really, really well? Or is it something that's going to be unique about your business? One of the key things or the downsides to dealing with an established player is that it's not going to be cutting edge, it's not going to be brand new, it's not going to be a wow solution, but it is possibly going to be a more reliable solution. So again, this often comes down to just where in your company this technology sits. If it's something that you can afford to take a couple of risks with and that a wow factor might be a real point of difference, then go with a startup. Just make sure that they're going to have some sort of plan B for you. If it's your base stuff, if it's things like your ERP, if it's your financial software, if it's inventory management, maybe stick with the established player for now and work with them to make their product better and see what you can do. I'm Marshall from Ask Marsh. I help companies make logistics technology decisions. You can find out more about me at askmarsh.com. Talk soon. See ya.